Splitgate. That's all I've been seeing on my TikTok page. My YouTube algorithm has been recommended to me, and content creators seem to be going to this game in droves. So I want to see what the hype was about. So I asked myself, what exactly is Splitgate? Is it free? Is it worth trying? Or is it another hype train game? It's Halo meets Portal, two genres that I never thought would really come together, but it actually works pretty well. One thing I should mention before we continue, that this game is very much still in beta and it is not a full release, so I would treat it as such. So it doesn't have 15 maps, 30 guns, and immersive lore behind it. And also the game released in 2019 and it had a relatively small dev team until the last month or so, where the player base exploded. So they took the time, hired new dev, and expand the servers, which I'm happy for. I got to the hype train a little late, so I didn't get to experience the multiple hour waits that people had to suffer through, but it did take me about 20 minutes still to get into the server. If you want to know how long the late time is for your time, just check their Twitter page. I'll have it down below in the description. This is a free-to-play game, so of course it's going to have microtransactions, but it's purely for cosmetic reasons. So you get cool skins for like your guns and your character, and they're actually pretty dope. And the devs seem to have a great sense of humor. You can see from this banner thingy that I'm going to show on screen. And the game records how many times you teabag people. So that sold me off gate. This really gets me excited for a full release of the game. It shows that the devs really care, and it seems like it's pretty well thought out already. So this game has been nearly out for about 2 years. It dropped in July 2019, I want to say, and it's just now getting a hype. So this just kind of shows sometimes you gotta wait your turn. Also, after hearing this, you may ask, why Splitgate? Well, my short answer for it is because it's simple. People are tired of the battle royale genre, where there's super overpowered guns and it's like meta this, meta that, and a whole bunch of toxicity. This game kind of takes us back to the simple days of gaming with just a big arena with guns and power-ups and a whole lot of mayhem. First up, I want to quickly go over the graphics and the sound. First, the game looks great. I was playing on my PC on max settings, and if you told me this was the full release, I believe you. The guns sound good, nothing groundbreaking, but definitely they sound good. When it came to hearing footsteps, I could hear everything pretty well, and the overall sound quality of the game was pretty great. Next up, gameplay. The main gameplay mechanic is the ability to use portals to zip around the map and fight enemies. Also, you can destroy enemy portals with a grenade that you spawn with. And I can honestly say it's a really fun game because it can be as simple or as complicated as you want it to be. If you can get really creative with the portal mechanic, you can dominate. Combine that with the jetpack mechanic, you can get real wicked real fast. And if you want to get super sweaty, there's also a rank mode that you can dabble in. In terms of guns, the ones you spawn with usually you spawn with I believe a carbine and kind of a rifle, a single shot rifle, and they feel great. They also have guns scattered around the map that are stronger, but if someone already has that weapon, it won't respawn until they die, and after that there's a timer to where someone else can pick it back up. I like this mechanic because it's good for balancing, so anyone isn't walking around with a railgun and a rocket launcher and just blowing everyone up. Speaking of the railgun and rocket launcher, those are my two favorite weapons. They feel powerful, they have real power behind them, and you'll see some clips later of me really putting in work with them. The modes I played so far are your usual team deathmatch, where they go for about 8 minutes and the first team to 50 kill wins. And next you have oddball, where you have to carry a disco ball. Whichever team hold the disco ball the longest wins, basically. Next you have SWAT, where headshots are insta kills, something I never experienced before. That was a pretty cool mechanic. I swear I felt like I was in Wanted and time slowed down in some situations when I knew I was finna get taken out, but all I needed was get a headshot in and I could win the gunfight. So that really rewards people with really good accuracy, so I really appreciated that. I'm not one of those people with really good accuracy, but still, it was a pretty cool mechanic. Next, my personal favorite was VIP. Each team spawns a VIP and they have double the health, but the gimmick is that they cannot set portals. So it's pretty fun, especially when you're in the VIP. You feel ultra powerful. You can probably take about 2-3 people before you're really taken out. And yeah, those are the ones I played so far. Next up for the maps, there's a handful of maps. I think I played 4 or 5 of them. I'm not sure if there are more. They have some outdoor maps like a sandy beach, a couple indoor maps, and some smaller maps that's just straight mayhem. And they have some of the bigger maps where I actually kind of struggle to find people. I don't know how I feel about those in particular, but in general, I like the map design and also the fact that you can use portals and a jetpack. Getting from one end to the map to the other is really nothing, so the bigger maps aren't that much of a problem. My navigation skills are just awful. My only gripes with the game is the jetpack. It doesn't really have any torque behind it. You just kind of feel like you're floating, and you also run out of fuel very, very quickly. I feel like they should up that just a little bit and make my controller vibrate or something, so I actually feel like I'm taking off on the ground, if that makes sense. And also, you can't climb, so when you do fly up, if them toes are not touching the platform, you will not be able to get up there. So it was a couple times I didn't bang my knees on the platform and end up falling down. I also want to throw in some tips in here that I learned so far when playing first and oddball. Remember that you can still use your portals, and you can also melee when you have the oddball. You're not completely defenseless. In VIP, pick up a rocket launcher or a railgun, because when people become the VIP, they think they're invincible and they can take anybody one-on-one. So if you surprise them with like a rocket launcher or a railgun, can really take them out very, very quickly. When looking through portals, remember that the enemy cannot see you, so you can really use that to your advantage to take out a couple enemies because they can't see you through the portal. And lastly, it might sound simple, but look at your map. I think I'm too conditioned of only looking at my map really where there's like a UAV or something up, but it's basically a UAV all the time. It tells you if there's someone close by, above or below you, and it's just a really useful thing. So pay attention to your map and just be aware of your surroundings. If you're looking for a fun shooter that you don't have to learn super intricate mechanics, you should definitely give Splitgate a try. It's on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC, and it's also cross-platform, so you can get the whole game together if you really want to. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing, and I'll end this video with a gameplay of a VIP game where I completely popped off. So enjoy.
VIP. Double kill. Triple kill. Gain the lead. Killing spree. Double kill. Gain the lead. Gain the lead. Slayer, killing spree. King Slayer. Five minutes remaining. Alien agency. Slayer. Double kill. Triple kill. Frag-tastic. Double kill! Game over. Victory.